Welcome back to Trails Through Daybreak 2. Yes, you might realize we're not in the same place we were last time. That's because I went ahead between streams and did the next level of the Garten, which means several of us got some upgrades to our crafts. Let me show you how that went real fast. So he got some new stuff. I'd been ignoring her because I was kind of worried she was going to be an enemy and I didn't want to give her upgraded crafts. But she's working with me at this particular point in time. So we got some upgrades too. She didn't have any of these before. It's hard to get anything for him, but at least Rapid Onslaught is fully updated. I'm not updating these guys because I don't know where they are or what they're doing. And most of these guys who just have one thing left, it's because their first level is completely, or I guess first tier is completely done. And if I want to do any more, I need to have 2 points per chevron instead of just 1 point per chevron. And I guess when you go up to the final one, which we're obviously not going to be able to do this game, it's probably going to be more like 4 points per. So that's what I did. Yes, right, we did that. We're done with it. So let's go ahead and get back to what we were doing. We're about to head off to the final red triangle. Pretty sure I'm done with everything. See any green triangles anywhere. I don't think there's any hidden crests. They haven't shown up. Oh, and I did look up Senator Ryan because it was really bugging me. I had a feeling he was someone I should know who he was. And I was right. He wasn't who I thought he might be, which was the disgraced representative who was living in the slums and whose I think it was his son and his daughter-in-law came to find him to show them new baby, which made him get a new lease on life and feel like maybe life was worth living after his disgrace. It wasn't that. Senator Ryan is his first name, is Ellie McDowell's estranged father. I say estranged because after the divorce, both he and his ex-wife went in different directions. His wife is over in Arabonia, had not seen Ellie for years and years, and he came back to the Republic, which is where he was originally from, and also hasn't seen Ellie in years and years. And his ex-wife saw Ellie fairly recently because of everything that went down in Arabonia. Ellie came to Arabonia, she came to Crossbell, and they had a brief reunion. So they're in contact again. And it sounded like in Crossbell, Ellie was writing to both of them on a regular basis and getting replies. So maybe estranged is harsh, but she was not raised by either of them. She was raised by her grandfather. So Ryan is now here in the Republic where he originally came from. He's been elected to the Senate and he's doing senator stuff. And he's going to be involved in this debate everyone's talking about that's coming up soon. Last time also, we had a major time skip. Biggest time skip yet. Went back 2 days because the office was completely blown up and nobody, it looked like, got out alive. And it just threw us back 2 days. The good news is we didn't lose anything that we'd received in the 2 days. Our levels didn't go back. We still have our equipment. Some of us still have our memories. And some people, like you may seem to realize something was wrong. Like maybe she'd done some of this before because she had the ... thing when she was talking to the ArcRide Solutions crew. So a few people seem to realize that something is going on. You know, they're having incredible senses of deja vu or whatever. Also ran into Hubert again. Not exactly that I forgot about him, I just forgot his name. He was somebody from Erebonia that tried to kill Lecter. And it looked like he was going to be successful, except, of course, Lecter knew what was happening the entire time, turned the tables on him, and turned him into a double agent for Erebonia, except the Calvardians also know that he's an agent, and they're using him as an agent to feed false information back to Erebonia. This poor guy. And on top of it all, he's got kidney stones. Which is why he thought he was about to die. I have never had them myself, but I hear they're quite unpleasant. Anyway, you'll have to play the game yourself or watch the last stream to figure out what the heck kidney stones have to do with the plot. Okay, meanwhile, let's see what's happening over here on Station Street where we're about to go. And see if it's going to be a major blow-up thing or what. We're currently chasing after the anti-immigration terrorists. So let's go get them. Move to subway entrance.
Let's do this.
Yes, please. Here we are. I haven't been here, so I'm first going to go over to the various stars and talk to everyone there. And then we'll figure out what else to do. Oh, these guys look like they're still in the same position, though. Yeah, this was the same thing they were saying last time. Okay. One of the confusing things about this is because we went back 2 days in time, even though in this particular section of the game I haven't been here yet, I actually did this a couple streams ago. So everyone's saying the same things. What I'm doing is I'm going from place to place, testing a couple of people. Say, we're heading to the C1 finals after this, right? You know, you never told me who your favorite racer was. Are you crazy? It's Aslan, of course. I mean, Maxon's cool and all, but don't you think he's getting kind of old? Says the girl who called the president sexy last year. And Ramhart's a totally different story. I was always more interested in proper traditional culture in the past, but now I see the merit in modern entertainment as well. I'm sure my husband would be fascinated by it too, if only he wasn't so stubborn. So basically, she and her butler, while her husband over here was out of town, went to see some lowbrow stuff and did some lowbrow stuff over at the mall. Husband's come back, and he is none too happy. Suddenly deciding to take a tour of the Capitol? Just what is my wife thinking? Well, I suppose there's no harm in seeing whatever it is she's so enthralled by. But I will be keeping an eye out for anything improper. Okay, the poor butler who's just doing as he was ordered. I'm sorry, what? I was prepared to receive the scolding of a lifetime. This was unexpected. I think we're good here, too. You still worried about your boss? Seems Ilham plans on moving forward with his new business venture. And he didn't even talk to me about it first. Yep, that's exactly the same as the other route. So, let's just go to where the red triangle is. I don't need to talk to everybody.
A young band of soldiers managed to survive for 100 days. Now play.
Okay, she's curious because her daughter is not acting like a brat. All right, we're looking for... Right now we're tracking down the anti-immigrant group, so we're looking for anti-immigrant guys. Haven't seen that guy's mug in a while. Not that I'm complaining. The less of his immigration activism, the better. Activism, the better. Still, I do wonder about him. Must be a real piece of work. On the lookout for someone? Maybe we can give you a hand. No need to concern yourselves. I wouldn't exactly call it a problem anyhow. See, this immigration protester who often comes to demonstrate hasn't been here lately. Tell us more about this protester. The man's name is Jacobin. We met him last time in Oracion. He's a wily sort, the kind who'll leap at the chance to shove his radical rhetoric down your throat. We've cracked down on it time and again, but it never did much to discourage him. But now he isn't showing up at all. I suppose that means he finally had a change of heart. Well, whatever the case, just take care not to get suckered in by any screwball solicitors. Jacobin. He was the one who wrote that threatening letter in Oracion. And apparently he went back to his old ways without missing a beat right after. The guy's anti-immigration sentiments run deep. If he's gone cold turkey, that raises a few eyebrows. Maybe he just changed locations? Could be. We'll keep an eye out. Or take a phone call. Oops, someone's calling. Maxim? Well, if it ain't the champion himself.
Hey guys, how's it hanging? It's been a while since we met face to face. You've just been counting down the days, I bet.
Why don't I spare myself the headache and hang up? Besides, we saw you at the park just yesterday. Hold on a second. The least you can do is hear me out. I'll just get to the point. There's something important I wanted to ask of you guys. Really now? On the same day as a big race? That doesn't seem like a coincidence. You can put it that way, but I'd rather we go over the nitty-gritty in person. If now's a bad time, though, I won't push my luck. A Z1-related request, huh? Guess there's a chance it's connected to those terrorists. Yes, because Aslan, his big competitor, is not white, basically. Actually, I think we can work you in. Is that right? Glad to hear it. Let's meet at 10:30 then. I'll be waiting at the Orbital Cafe in front of the station. See you on the flip side. What do you think Maxim wants from us? He got all tense out of nowhere halfway through that call. Maybe there's trouble brewing over at the Grand Prix? I don't know any better than you, but whatever it is has my nose twitching. To advance the main story, select Meet Maxim at the cafe from the travel menu. I'm pretty sure we've done every single solitary other thing. Yep, we've been everywhere. I think we're ready.
Will do. With pleasure.
Right.
Okay, I'm just going over in my head. What could I have missed? I'm sure I didn't miss anything. Then let's go. Should we cut things short here and meet up with Maxim? Yes, we should. Meeting up with Maxim at the Orbital Cafe, etc. Yes, we know. And we know that too. Okay. .30 a.m.
Hey, there you guys are.
He's got his glasses on.
And not a moment too soon. I believe it's been a month since we've seen one another, Van. Apart from in the garden, that is.
Kincaid? Has it been that long already? Doesn't feel like it the way you've been helping my assistants. Gonna take a wild stab, though. I'd say you ain't here just to catch up. I'll explain that and more to you in a bit. But first, sit down and take a load off. Thank you for placing an order for us. Though I do feel guilty letting you pay. He's loaded. Yeah, no need to put yourself out on our account. Just think of it as a reward for all the times you were there for me. Don't mind if I do then. So, let's start with what Renee's doing here. Not that I don't already have an idea. Right, I won't beat around the bush. Long story short, today's Grand Prix is being targeted by anti-immigration terrorists. For real? Wait, am I the only one who's surprised by that? Well, all the signs so far were sort of pointing to it. First off, we came here knowing that leftover anti-immigration terrorists were still kicking about. Then we got to the Z1 Grand Prix finals, which immigrants are going to turn up in droves to see. Add to that the involvement of a CID analyst, and the rest is self-explanatory. I see what you mean now. Plus, one of the favorites in today's race is Aslan, who comes from the Central East. It only makes sense that the terrorists would have their sights on him. You're absolutely correct. Even despite the existence of Red Star, racers in the past were exclusively of white descent. But in recent years, the number of Eastern and Central Eastern racers has grown to the point where they're no longer an exception. Among them, a star of hope for the Central Easterners was born in the form of Aslan. Nowadays, there are quite a few people who view the Z1 races as a symbol of ethnic integration. I can definitely feel it going in that direction. But of course, anti-immigration terrorists wouldn't take much of a fancy to that. So they demanded that the race's organizers call off the Z1 Grand Prix altogether. And by they, I mean the True Grievance Brigade. From what I hear, they also demanded that the police release their fellow members who were caught hiding in Aramis. I see. So their remnants really are still active. It's just as we suspected. They'll stop at nothing to activate their goals. But of course, you won't give in to their demands, right? That goes without saying. Grand Prix organizers haven't even considered suspending the event. And naturally, the CID plans to do everything in its power to address the situation. To start, we'll be establishing a strict watch in and around the circuit venue as a precautionary measure. However, these radicals have little less to lose. The more we tighten the screws, the likelier it is that they'll involve innocent people. We certainly can't be too careful, given the decent number of members reported to be at large. So, as a bit of added insurance, you want to enlist the aid of Arkwright Solutions, which at this particular moment means you get a lane as part of the package. Classic Renee. Pampered Prince never misses a trick. Enough with the Pampered Prince bit, and it's Mr. Kincaid to you. But yes, as you surmised, the CID would like to, again, issue an official 4SPG. Your task is to flush out and apprehend the terrorist. Your assigned area will be the Speedway's interior. In the meantime, my men and I will handle the perimeter. Sounds like a plan. By the way, I'll be acting as a liaison between you and the event management. So if there's anything you need to pass on, just give me a call. Understood. Right then, I'd better head out. Got a few things to take care of before the race. Sure thing. Catch you later. True Grievance Brigade. It didn't seem as if they were tied to any other forces back at Aramis either. But there's a definite chance that someone will capitalize on their schemes, just like before. Hey, as long as they put up a decent fight. Speak for yourself. I'd rather they called it quits. Anyway, let's scoff down some lunch and get to investigating. .32 a.m. Capital of Carlwood, Edith. It stopped snowing. So it has, although it's still a little overcast. The Grand Circuit, Edith's 12th district. I remember looking around here with Van during the Revolution Festival. Yeah, you were sightseeing like no one's business. This is my first time in the area. Wait, what's that? Oh, you mean the Ferris wheel? Why it's called a Ferris wheel when presumably no one named Ferris actually invented it in this timeline, who knows? It's an attraction in which one rides a gondola attached to a rotating rim, allowing them to take in the surrounding views. Cool. Is it like taking the Arrow train in Basel? It doesn't feel quite the same, but there's definitely a resemblance visually. You may not know it, but this place also has one of the most up-to-date bouldering facilities out there. There are some who make a hobby of scaling natural rock formations with just their bare hands. Bouldering imitates that in a safe environment for people to enjoy, right? Someone's been reading up. I tried it out on one of my days off, and let me tell you, it really gets your blood pumping. Oh yeah, calling me intrigued. Unlike the Ferris wheel, this is the kind of thing you can have fun with solo. I get where you're all coming from, but now isn't the time to be fooling around. Come on, let's go check the perimeter before we head into the speedway.
The beer garden is awfully crowded today.
It sure is. Wait, isn't that...
Tells me I have to go to the beer garden.
Cheers, everyone!
Hustle and bustle over the racetrack is on a whole nother level today. This feels like a festival. I'll drink to that.
The final race of this year's C1 Grand Prix is about to begin.
Come on in and eat your fill.
Which team is going to bring home the gold?
Working here lets me rub elbows with more racers than I can count. The goal is to eventually bag myself one of the moneymakers like Maxim Lugan. Then I'll be set for life. At least that's a fantasy that keeps me going. Reality can be cruel sometimes. At least you know it's a fantasy. Oh, it's Grammy, and
All been waiting for has arrived. The
are you
final
guys
race
related? You have the same color hair. I never noticed that. As Paulette and her family. Similar anyway. Maybe they're a little more strawberry blondish.
Oh, hello, everyone.
So you guys decided to come too, huh?
Yeah, well, there's this time skip thing, and we kind of had to. Otherwise, we get blown up in 48 hours. On business, but yeah. Forget that! What are you doing here, Grammy?
I'll have you know, Victor and I go way back.
Of course you do.
He used to work at one of my go-to restaurants during my glory days.
At one point, Dominique took a real fancy to my cooking. Ever since, she's been giving me pointers in just about everything. I wouldn't have been able to get Mamar up and running without her support.
You don't say. Never would have guessed you two had a history. It's definitely a shocker. But that's not what I meant. What are you doing here at the Grand Circuit? Do I even need to ask? And to think of it, I recall hearing that you've offered advice to professional athletes before. Does that mean you're here to catch the Z1 racers?
Only the ones on the younger side. Though I've also been putting in my 2 mirror on how they're running this whole affair.
Edith and Van sure weren't exaggerating about her. She's a granny of all trades if ever I saw one. And yet, she rarely ventures into the public eye. I see now why the rumors refer to her as a legend. Bet she could hold up in a scuffle, too. Dames like her must be one in a million. She has weapons concealed in her person, that's all I'm going to say. All right, enough feeding her ego. What I want to know is, where'd Jooms get off to? Oh, that's right, I don't see her around.
She and Maxim made a promise to ride the Ferris wheel together. They should be back before long, though.
A play date, huh? Those two are pretty chummy now. Nothing to worry about then, right? Save for the potential terrorist situation. Let's check around the Ferris wheel just in case.
Ooh, a Ferris wheel. I'm getting the urge to climb all the way to the top of it.
What kind of crazy-ass urge is that? And don't even think about trying it. You hear me?
Poor Van, he puts up with so much. My dad used to work for a famous 3-star restaurant a long time ago. Apparently, Dominique was a big help to him back then. It's been much too long since I last saw her. She's still as busy as ever, it seems. I'll have to get my ears open for any stories she has to share. I get the sense you didn't come here for a simple day at the races. But we'll just leave it at that. I've got no plans to horn in on whatever spraying business you're up to. In fact, I expect you to aim high and soar, this being your home turf. And that goes double for you, Judith. Oh, does she always have to turn the screws on me? Dominique has done much for me over the years. I have to treat her to another meal at Airplace. I'd extend that invite to Chloe, too, if she weren't so busy all the time. Chloe must be Judith's mother. Even Mom? Have some mercy. That bistro's the only sanctuary I've got left. You're turning pale, Judith. What's the matter? More than we'll ever know. Just give her some space for now.
Cheers, everyone!
Okay, work your way over to the Ferris wheel. Hi, guys. Wait, didn't we just talk to you guys on the bridge? Wow, there's so many people here. So where are the racers? They're probably all getting ready. Oh, right. Guess Aslan has to make sure he looks good for the winner's circle, huh? Hey, think maybe we can get him to sign something for us? You're right. I hear they usually do a bunch of stuff for the fans afterwards. Not that I really know, though.
Well...
Schoolmates. Oh, it's Lyle and Julian. And Thelma's here, too. Julian, please tell me you have your sword. Julian is an Erebonian exchange student, and he's in the current class 7. He's doing basically a semester abroad sort of thing. The mere fact he's in a current class 7, though, gives me pause. Hey, and yes, hard at work again. You're awfully passionate about your job, don't you think? What are you doing around here, though? Is there some kind of trouble? Says the class 7 student. We're just doing a little investigation, is all. Did you three come to watch the race together? Well, Julian told me he'd never seen Z1 before. Figure since today's the finals and all, now would be the perfect chance. And I just invited myself along. I see. Well, I guess we'll see you guys later then. Why don't we all chat over tea sometime? Yeah, and let us know if there's anything we can help with, all right? Class 7 student says, thank you very much. In the last game, when we were in Basel, he was complaining about not having his sword with him, which I thought was kind of odd, even though I knew he was an Erebonian exchange student. But if he's with the current class 7, then he's a military student. So that explains why he thought he should have a weapon with him. So this is the Ferris wheel. It makes you feel so short from up close.
That was so much fun!
I'm glad to hear it.
Oh, it's Van and his friends!
Hey all, how's the operation going?
Operation?
You can relax. We'll get the job done. So, Yumi, I was riding the Ferris wheel with Maxim.
I could see the whole circuit from the tippy top.
Wow, that must be the best seat in the house.
Yeah. Too bad we couldn't stay on it longer.
Oh, well, you know what they say. Time flies when you're having fun. Tell you what, if we get another chance, I'll go around 3 more times with you.
Really? Cross your heart?
Cross my heart. I'll make sure Yume here gets back to Paulette safe and sound. Oh, and before I forget, I've already arranged to get you guys into the Speedway. Just give your names at the ticket counter and they'll let you through. Best of luck out there.
For sure. Thanks.
Bye, Van! Bye, everyone!
What was Van thinking? Looks like Maximus headed straight for the racetrack himself. Is something bothering you, Van? No, it's nothing. We're gonna want to follow his lead soon.
Alrighty then. Let me figure out how much I want to bet, and...
Aaron, no betting and no getting drunk either.
I wasn't gonna... Hey, come on, chill. It was just a joke.
Was it, though? Was it really?
At any rate, we're here strictly on business. Do try to contain yourself.
Once again, Aaron demonstrating why he's my least favorite character in this arc. Okay, there's stuff with new shops and people we haven't talked to, so let's do that. Can we ride the Ferris wheel? We've had a lot more families and couples than usual today. But I wouldn't give to have a girlfriend myself. Who else am I supposed to ride the Ferris wheel with? We cannot go in. Okay. Talk to those guys, but somebody's over here. Ah! Shino! My goodness, girl, when did I last see you?
The moment you've all been waiting for has arrived.
Hello, and welcome to Shino's Bar. Can I interest you in a pre-race refreshment? Damn, Shino! This is a prime location to set up shop. Good for you. I'm not usually a fan of large events like these. They are so bad on occasion. Thinking back, it's been about a year since I first opened. I've done business in so many places since. Maybe it's time to reflect on what I've learned. Is something wrong? Oh, don't mind me. Have a wonderful time. I hope you get to enjoy it to the fullest. That's a nice sentiment. We didn't come here to play around. One thing for it. The sooner we get this stuff squared away, the sooner we can let our hair down. He's eyeing that beer garden.
Hello. Which team is gonna bring home the gold?
Let's get a couple of those since it refreshes. Ooh, more new stuff. Ooh, should say let's get a couple of the other ones since it refreshes a little bit of CP. This refreshes a lot more CP. We'll get 4 of those. I'm going to be broke again before I know it.
Thank you.
Sometime between streams, I'm going to have to just stuff everyone's face full so we can bring up our gourmet ranking. Items. Cooking. See, that one we've eaten before. Yeah, we're at 11. I don't know how high it goes. But every time you get a level in your gourmet point from eating, you get some sort of stat boost for the entire party. Okay, and somebody over here has something new, so let's head over this way.
Cheers, everyone!
Oh, I didn't think to talk to the guy in the shop. I just talked to the poor waitress. Not to pat my own back, but here at Golden Hour, we always bear some extra kindness for younger racers. I've given out free meals to the ones down in their luck more than a few times. It wasn't often, but I even treated the great Maxim Lugan on occasion. I'll never forget the day he brought a boatload of customers into my seats. Said it was his way of paying me back, and now he's made it big.
My stuff can't be beat.
CP plus 12. I'll take a couple. CP plus 4. Not too likely to need that, so I'll just take one.
I'll be waiting for you.
I haven't gone into the shop, so let me head over there.
So, who are you rooting for?
Welcome to the
I made it through the doors first time without crashing into the window.
and enjoy your visit.
Pauline. You can't overstate how important aerodynamics are for an F1 vehicle. Airflow causes downforce, which pushes the car against the ground, giving the tires a stronger grip. It's what lets them take short turns at high speeds without any problems. Thank you for the info.
Here at the Grand Circuit Gift Shop, you can
Martin.
find all manner of
I asked the guy in leather at the counter which he thought was cooler, trains or Z1 cars. His response? How should I know what you like? Figure it out for yourself.
We even have
What a
rare items that
wake-up
were
call.
used in actual
It almost
races.
shocked me numb.
So take your time and enjoy your visit.
He wasn't wrong. Rude, but not wrong. I couldn't quite get behind the idea of wearing a dress shirt, even for work. After consulting with my manager, he permitted me to man the counter in my personal attire. As a matter of fact, doing so may actually put me more in line with this store's aesthetic.
Here at the Grand Circuit Gift Shop,
Haha,
you can find
I should
all
count
manner
myself
of
lucky to work under someone so flexible.
viewing displays of the most iconic moments.
You're free to
in
look
our long
around.
history.
I don't have those. Okay, I'll get some.
We even have rare items that were used in
Come back
actual
whenever.
races.
I'm thinking that guy looks familiar. He was one of the, what was it, High Bloods in the last game. And his father was one of the ones arrested after the Oracion thing that happened. So he now has to work for a living. Managed not to crash through the window again. Yay. Talk to people over there. Those were the girls. Have I talked to people over here?
Team is gonna bring home the gold. You won't want to miss a single second of this race, folks.
I did not talk to the guys at the climbing wall. Also not interested in doing the climbing wall. And that's all there is to it. Hope that helps. Wow, you climbed up so nimbly. Choosing an effective route really makes a difference. I think I'm starting to get the gist of this.
The moment you've all been waiting for has arrived.
Robinson.
The final race of this year's Z1
Not long now till the race
Grand Prix
begins.
is about to begin.
Shall hope Parker gets here in time. After all, he was the one who suggested we take the boys out to see it. He even had to pull a few strings to set us up with our tickets. Oh, Harry's going to be crushed if he doesn't show up. Dad's late again. He even promised we'd watch the race together today. This was supposed to make up for last time, too. It's his deal. All he ever cares about is work, work, work. Ugh.
The moment you've all been waiting for has arrived.
I've never been to the Z1 until now.
This year's Z1 Grand Prix.
Harry told me loads about how cool it's going to be. Oh, his dad makes it in time to watch it with us.
Team is gonna bring home
He
the
can't
gold.
wait.
You won't want to miss a single second of this race, folks.
What do we have over here?
All right.
Nothing new.
Let's see.
Nothing on the bulletin board. Good. Okay. I believe we've talked to everyone. Probably. Yeah, those are the students. Okay. Looks like it's time to go in.
The moment you've all been
No idea what's going to happen, so I'm going to save.
waiting for has arrived. The final race of
Security
this
guard,
year's
Hugo.
Z1 Grand Prix is about to begin.
Professional racing requires superhuman levels of kinetic vision, reflexes, and focus. But even those are nothing without nerves of steel. I used to dream about being a racer myself. I gave up once I realized I didn't have what it takes. Where are we supposed to go? Oh, over here at the ticket office. Ticket office. There you go. Should we give our names at the counter and head into the speedway? Yes, Van, yes, we should. Talk to the receptionist. Are you looking to purchase a ticket? Unless you have a reservation, I'm afraid it's standing room only. The name's Van Arkwright. Maxim Lugan should have something set up for us. Oh, so you're friends of Mr. Lugan. My apologies. Mr. Van Arkwright, was it? Yes, I have you right here. That'll be 9 event passes for you. Go right ahead and enter the venue. Got it. The VIP treatment isn't so bad. I couldn't see the time because the sun was in my eyes. It's a little past noon. The race's schedule will start at 2 p.m. sharp. Didn't ask for better driving weather either, now that the snow has stopped. Yes, it feels great outside, and the sky is clearing up nicely. On the other hand, the stands are already filling in, even with 2 hours to go. Just goes to show how much they're chomping at the bit. This is, after all, the Grand Prix annual finals. The crowd's fervor is almost palpable. How do we plan on finding those bozos, then? Don't tell me you plan on grilling the audience one seat at a time. Even with so many people here, that would only draw unwanted attention to us. Incidentally, Renee gave you some sort of data before we parted. What was it? Just a little trick to help us zero in on the enemy. The terrorist weaponry of choice are specially designed to bypass standard metal detectors. As luck would have it, we managed to get our hands on a similar model from the Blacklight District. If you install this data and perform a shard search, it should be able to identify them. Best of luck. Wow, the CID thinks of everything. I'd call it over-preparing, but if it saves us some hassle, we might as well roll with it. I'll forward the data to you guys. That way we can split up and cover as much ground as possible. Our first order of business will be to pinpoint any terrorist hiding at the speedway. Then we surround them, close in, corral the whole group at once. Simple as that. It's just one thing I want Rosette. It's just one thing. I want Rosette to act as our operator. That means compiling everyone's findings and passing along my instructions when needed. As you wish. Good. Now let's get this done. Right. All right, we're all fanned out. Time for me to start moving too.
Okay, the Zyphas are all set up. Now we just need to do a shard search. We've got to catch these terrorists so we can keep Yume and the others safe.
The final race of this year's Z1 Grand Prix is about to begin.
Well...
Which team is going to bring home the gold? You won't want to miss a single
We have a few
second of this
people to
race,
talk
folks.
to.
Aslan ain't bad, but my favorite is...
Belmont, Stephanie, Sabine. Hi, guys. Red Star isn't likely to pull off a victory this year, but I still believe in miracles.
The moment you've all been waiting for has arrived. The final race of this
Anyone with
year's
eyes can
Z1
see that
Grand
Edwas is going to
Prix
win.
about to begin.
I mean, come on, it's Maxim Lugan. First place is made for him.
Which team is going to bring home the gold? You won't want to miss a single second of this race.
Ingrid might stand a chance at winning the Grand Prix if they have enough points in the finals. To do that, Aslan will have to pull ahead and snatch first place away from Maxim Lugan. We're in for quite a riveting race. Now, the people I can talk to show up differently, but they're not the terrorists.
The final race race of this year's Z1 Grand Prix.
Most consider Edwast and Ingrid to be the top two contenders in the C1. We at Red Star have been steadily climbing the ranks, as has Leno. So be sure to keep an eye out for us at the track, okay? Woohoo, feel the energy! It's what pit girls like us live for. Everybody make sure to pose for, to root for Maxim, okay? Pose for. Just think you'll be right here to witness him take his historic fourth Z1 Grand Prix in a row.
The moment you've all been waiting for has arrived. The final race of this year's Z1
These are people we can talk to, but again, they're not the terrorists, I don't think. You know any of these guys? Oh, I do know these guys. I know all of them. Hey, June. Oh, my uncle's been giving me predictions left and right on the final race. Edwas and Ingrid are definitely neck and neck for the top spot, but now there's snowy roads in the mix. Thankfully, the weather's lightened up a bit. Anything could happen, you know? Man, I'm so nervous I can hardly concentrate. Yeah, if Leno or Red Star get first place here, they could end up winning the whole Grand Prix. Oh boy, things are so heated, I might just lose my mind. Well, I see you guys are enjoying yourselves. Yeah, I've been going to Z1 races since I was 3, but the adrenaline of the blast race just never gets old. Should hurry and grab a seat, Van. Should be starting any second. I'm here on business, actually. Gotta take care of it first, so the rest of you in the stands can have a good time. Running into how do I target people again? There we go. What's up? Are you looking for something? The race is starting soon, so you want to hurry back to your seat. We've been an hour since early morning. Wouldn't want to miss out on the pre-event pit prep. This could be anyone's race, but my money's on Red Star all the way. Why? Because I'm Team Red Star for life. Hell, I'd blow my savings on them and thank them for the opportunity. When I say I'm ride or die, I mean it. Arrgh! Can't wait till they get this show on the road already. What am I looking for?
The final race of this year's Z1 Grand Prix is about to begin.
Did I talk to you, sir?
Which team is gonna bring
Oh, it's the reporter Chin.
You won't want to miss a single
It's almost time. Gotta make sure these pre-rest jitters come through in my article. Next on the agenda is to interview as many spectators as possible before those cars take off.
I've got beer. Who wants some?
Excuse me. Doris. This one time we asked Aslan for an autograph. He was all polite and gentlemanly about it. My girlfriend's been a super fan of his ever since. How do I feel about that? Don't even ask.
You won't want to miss a single second of this race, folks.
Oh, Aslan, what a dreamboat. If he doesn't win today's race, I'll freak. Who's down here to talk to? Oh, hi guys. They may be out of the championship running, but I've got high hopes for Leno all the same. I want them to show me they still got enough fuel in their tanks to mount a comeback in next year's Grand Prix.
The final race of this year's Z1 Grand Prix is about to begin.
You can do it, Leno! Go, go, go! Maybe if I work hard enough, they'll pull off a miracle and turn the tables. What am I looking for? I go into the upper stands.
Attention, today's main race is about to start. We ask that you please remain in your seats as we wait.
Listen, Carlos, You're the only one we can turn to for this. You know, associate. If you say no, we'll have to forfeit our slot. Give me a break. I retired a decade ago. My foot hasn't even healed all the way. The world of Z1 is no Sunday drive, you know. I won't argue that point, but still. Carlos. It's the guy who used to race for Lino way back when. Seems to be deep in conversation with one of their reps. Nothing's popping up on the search, though, so I doubt they're with the terrorist. No sense poking into their business. Guess I'll go sweep the stands again. Okay, the fact nothing was popping up was part of the story.
You should investigate the area.
Really? What am I investigating?
Attention, today's main race is about to start.
Oh, I guess we can talk to Carlos,
We ask
can
that
we?
you please remain in your seats as we wait for the race to begin.
I said my piece. You'll just have to try your luck with someone else. Oh, all right. She said she was getting a reading, but a reading where? Here? Out in the stands?
I've got beer. You want some?
I'm so pumped. It's almost time for the final race. The moment you've all been waiting for has arrived. The final race of this year's Z1 Grand Prix is about to begin.
Excuse me, girls.
Which team is going to bring home the gold? You won't want to miss a single second of this race, folks.
This is all so exciting.
Hello, suspicious man. You showed up right on my shard search. Let me get behind you so you can't run that away. I'm getting a hit from that guy. No two ways about it. Doesn't seem like he's part of a group, though. I'll just stand by and keep an eye on him until Rosette calls. Speak of Rosette. The rest of the team have completed their investigations. Ultimately, the only positive search result was the man you came across. Yeah, I just checked with Renee. Said the others might be outside the arena. If not, then chances are they're hiding somewhere on the racetrack. Anyway, I'm going to move in on this one. Can you relay the plan to everyone else? Certainly. Excuse me, you got a second? Need something? Let's just say you've been selected for a stop and search. Mind telling me about what you're concealing there? How could you possibly? And in case you get any funny ideas, we already have you surrounded. Surrender quietly. I didn't realize I'd drawn so much attention. The suspicious man is now anti-immigration terrorist. So be it. Jumped onto the track? Whoop, that didn't work. Trying to make a suicide run? Not on my watch. Big talk for a little lady. So why does she make my spine chill? Ah, forget it. Sorry, but this road's closed. Give yourself up without a fuss, and you may still get off with a minimal sentence. Beauty's blade, too? This escape's no longer an option. In that case... Whoa! Comrades, to arms! So, his playmates were hiding into shard camouflage. He wasn't just running around randomly. Yeah, nothing we weren't expecting. Are you holding up, Elaine? Perfectly fine, thank you. I think we can all agree that the odds are stacked against you. Even then, you're still going to pick a fight? Don't take us lightly. We are the True Grievance Brigade, the leaders Calvert needs most. Now that our sponsors have dropped us, our backs are against the wall. A shame we couldn't drag those blasted immigrants into this. We'll just have to settle for taking you down with us instead.
Justice will prevail!
So we're doing this in front of everyone, apparently.
Pressure him and move in!
Eat this!
Let's go!
Yeah, we're still kind of beat up from... Let's see... Oh. He got pretty beat up when we were in the...
We'll arrange a meeting with your maker!
I like that line. Patra got pretty beat up. I forgot to make sure everybody was healed up from our run in the garden.
Guess I better jet. Leave this to me. Activating skill. Watch closely. Accelerate. It's over. Radiant Seeker. Boost gauge limiter removed.
Oh, we did not take them all out. I completely thought that would be the end of them.
Eradicate the immigrants! Going all in!
Activate block! You're trapped!
My move now. Dice you up! We're done!
Now or never!
You get both of them? Maybe if you're over here. Oh, you have no
Pull out all the stops.
CP left either. Oh, team up with him and you should be able to take... Oh, don't even need to team up with everyone. Let's get this guy.
Sucker!
That's not going to do you any good. You have less than 200 points left. Shouldn't people on the stand be, like, screaming? We're done for. Long live the Republic! They're down for the count. I could have gone for more of a challenge, to be honest. Genesis still hasn't reacted so far. Does that mean there's no corrosion going on? It's difficult to say. This may not have been all of their surviving members. Right, we can't afford to drop our guard. For now, let's hand these guys over to Renee. And wave to the crowd, who's recording us on their ciphers. At the same time, the CID apprehended a separate unit of the True Grievance Brigade. And combined with the one Van's team had captured, all remnants of the group were accounted for and in custody. Thus did the brigade's plans to interfere with the Z1 Grand Prix and negotiate the release of their comrades skid to a halt. That was suspiciously easy. Well, that takes care of the terrorist. So now what? Do we keep up the investigation here and move somewhere else entirely? Good question. I'm still getting a whiff of something suspicious. Oh, so is the Genesis. It's reacting. So we're on the right track? At the very least, we need to stay sharp till the race is over and done with. Shall we take another turn through the stands and garages? Yeah, and anywhere else we can think of while we're at it. Poking around blindly irks me a bit. I suppose it's the best we can do right now. March 21st, 2 p.m. Having flushed out the terrorist, Van and company continued their investigation with a wary eye. any of the racers with the anti-immigrant group? With no suspicious activity to be found, the Z1 Grand Prix went on as scheduled. As the group remained vigilant, the race plowed ahead, with a number of dramatic developments along the way. She always has this half smile on her face. At the end, it was a showdown between Maxim and Aslan in a fierce and fervent bid for first place. While keeping in touch with the CID, Ben and the others elected to watch this deciding moment from the stands. At long last, the race entered its final leg. Same day, 3:57
To the
p.m.
final lap. Who will bring home the glory? The Red Comet or our new rising star?
Dude, that was crazy!
It all comes down to this.
We'll know the winner soon enough.
Will Maxim hold on to his lead, or will Aslan pull out in front?
I'm on the edge of my seat here.
Who knew a bunch of guys driving in circles could hook you in like this?
Confession, and when there are big races, I will watch them, but I usually only watch like the last 2 laps.
I find myself unable to tear my eyes away.
Same here. Even I'm starting to feel anxious.
In all my years of watching the Z1, I can't remember the last time things were this hotly contested.
That's saying something coming from you. This is a dead heat for the history books.
You can do it, Maxim.
Just one more push. The finish line is right in your reach.
If he clinches this, he'll have a four-peat. Not that that means I'll forgive him.
Nor should you. Nor should Paulette, especially.
Ooh, a last-minute maneuver.
Should you guys be doing that?
Talk about a photo finish.
Maxim! He landed on his tires. Ooh, they both went up in flames.
Maxim?
Good goddess.
Maxim?
Interesting. One of them had a car that was booby-trapped, but those were suspicious moves. An explosion kills both Maxim and Aslan. Interesting. I know where they go after Aslan, but do they go after Maxim because they consider him a sympathizer? "1:05 p.m. Well, that takes care of the terrorist. So now what? Do we keep up the investigation here, or move somewhere else entirely? Good question. Still getting a whiff of something suspicious. Like, I don't know, maybe the cars are rigged to explode if they come in contact with each other? I have this feeling. We are haphazardly investigating? No, we're investigating the explosion. Y'all remember what just happened? The explosion, I mean. We've gone through another rewind. I can sense it. Yes, it was right after we turned the terrorist over to Renee. But more to the point, we can't let that tragedy play out again. No shit. Let's pull ourselves together and get to it. In order to do so, we'll need to get a firm grasp on what actually happened. Explosion on that scale couldn't have been just a simple crash. I'm of the same mind. In all probability, one of the Z1 cars had some manner of explosive attached to it. No way. But who would do that? We already caught all the terrorists. They could have put it on before. More remnants for one. Or perhaps a more reasonable theory is that they have a collaborator. From my point of view, the explosion seemed to originate from Aslan's vehicle. That was the way I saw it, too. About this whole rewinding business, though? What a profoundly fascinating experience. Yes, you're taking it kind of in stride. Still, I have a sneaking feeling I've gone through this someplace before. Don't tell me she remembers the poison gas incident on Ninmouth Island. Feels like getting tossed in a washing machine, if I'm being real. Back on topic. It's a safe bet that Aslan's car is the one carrying the explosive. Maxim was unlucky enough to get caught up in it, too. We're short on time. Just work with what we've got and get to stepping. Yeah, let's make our way over to Ingrid's garage and get a look at his ride. We'll give Renee and Maxime a head up so they can run interference for us. Act 3, Route B, Grand Circuit, Tragedy. Kinda sorta rhymes. I understand the situation, but we already performed an inspection on the car before bringing it in. I'm fairly certain there are no issues to be found. Maybe so, but this is a request from the CID. Not to mention, Maxim is worried for us, too. It would really put me at ease if we could clear this up. Well, if you insist, then I suppose it's fine. And not to worry, this will take no time at all. Aslan's just as good a guy as we heard, huh? Yes, I'm glad he was willing to vouch for us. Rodney, what are you doing here? I thought the final checks were finished already. Well, ain't that sketchy. Excuse me a sec. Hey, no need to rough up our mechanic. Ah, the lousy timing. You're not Rodney. What in blazes? Is it me, or have we seen this guy's bug before? Is that Jacobin? I squint just right. Yeah. It appears to have trimmed up a tad since our last encounter. That's some dedicated camouflage. But it wasn't enough to pull the wool over our eyes. He's the one who calls the stir over in Orasian, the anti-immigration activist Jacobin. Ugh. Didn't think you had the cojones to strut around in the open. You're that infernal Spriggan. Spoil me once, shame on you, but twice? Dan, I found the bomb. It was wedged in a gap under the engine cover. Nice work, Katra. I almost drove out with that? And so the miniature explosive attached to Aslam's Z1 race car was safely removed. The real mechanic, who Jacobin had knocked out and tied up, was then found unharmed. Apart from the whole being knocked out part. That's not exactly unharmed. From there, the Z1 Grand Prix kicked off once more, with the competition heating up more than ever. You know, if you guys know who won the race, you could, place a bet. I'm just saying.
This time, it's Maxim tailing after Aslan.
Ah, except could be different, I see. What's going on?
You're kidding!
The hell? Same thing. Different.
God damn it!
Where are we going back to this time? The explosion kills both Maxim and Aslan. Again. Yeah, 3:55. I have a question. Is that driver Maxim? And here we go again. "1:05 p.m. Here we are again. Another rewind. And the timing was exactly the same as before. In the end, we could stop that tragedy from repeating itself. But it did play out differently compared to the last time. Yeah, right down to how the race was going. But the part that stuck out to me most was the size of the explosion. I noticed that too. It was smaller than before. Okay. Compared to the first explosion, it was way smaller, and the cars were slightly less damaged. Because the first explosion had 2 bombs. Oh, okay. Makes sense. You're right. I didn't see it in as much detail as Fairy, but I did have the same thought. There's my S ranking for this round. What I don't understand is how it even happened. We definitely removed the bomb that was placed in Aslan's car. And there must have been 2 from the very beginning. That's the only logical conclusion. The first explosion was caused by both bombs going off. The second was caused by just one. That way, the logic checks out. In summary, an explosive was placed not only in Mr. Aslan's vehicle, but Mr. Lugan's as well. Do I have that right? I need to get a word in edgewise there. But yeah, I'd say y'all hit the nail on the head. You guys sure are a sharp bunch. Something tells me you're stumped on who actually planted the extra bomb, though. A few ideas come to mind, but we don't have enough material to narrow things down. And that brings us to you, Judith. I've got a job that only our resident prowler could pull off. I see where this is going. You want me to stake out the Etwas garage, right? Yep. Limelight's all yours. If everything goes right, we'll have our other culprit. What about the Ingrid bomb? Are we just going to leave it be? We may have to let Jacobin walk for now. Apprehending him would be sure to cause a disturbance. And if that puts the other culprit on their guard, we'll be right back to square one. Time's not on our side, so I'll get right to it.
Come out, whoever you are. Huh? There's no room for doubt. It was right there in his hand. Still, him? I can hardly believe it.
I don't think it's him. Or he's been brainwashed.
And there you have it. The culprit's none other than Maxim Lugan himself. But that begs the question, why is he sacrificing his own life just to take down a fellow competitor?
Because they threatened Paulette? Well, good work either way. The possibility did cross my mind. Because both times it looked like he deliberately went into the other car. I do have to say that. Which is why I was thinking it wasn't him. Let's just put a pin on this for now. Got one more favor to ask of our world-class phantom thief. Shoot, at this point I might as well go the whole Selge. This time it's right up your alley. I want you to pull a heist. You'll have to time it while Maxim's guard is down, just before the race begins. As for what you'll be stealing, what else could it be but those 2 bombs? Sounds like my kind of fun. You're on. Oh, wait. How do you expect me to steal from 2 cars at the same time? No one said you had to do it alone. Don't you got a top cat you can call on? Is Grammy going to come out of retirement?
Here we go, folks! Our Z1 racers are all lined up at the starting grid. And what's this? We have a surprise gift and message from His Highness Prince Sharid! Glory to Calvard, and glory to the Z1 Grand Prix!
Fireworks. Or a distraction.
Haha! There's a surprise.
Didn't realize this was in the works.
Wow! Pretty colors. What a lovely sight.
That prince knows how to put on a show.
So that's what fireworks look like. They're beautiful.
They sure pulled out all the stops.
They look better at night, incidentally.
Indeed. That they managed to do so in time is equally astounding.
Well, it is Prince Sharid.
Surprise fireworks! From Elsheim's crown prince of all people?
Hold it right there.
You are hereby under arrest on charges of attempted terrorism.
Huh? What gave me away?
Typical Van. Always coming up with outrageous requests at the 11th hour. Regardless, we'll have to give Prince Sharid our gratitude for allowing us to use his name.
Yes. The guild is indebted to him once more as well. On to the next phase.
Well, that was a nice little present. Okay, time to get my head in the race.
Target acquired.
Wonder how it went on Grammy's end.
My transformations may be limited, but age hasn't dulled this old tabby just yet.
Oh my gosh, she can still do it.
Limited? You're better at this right now than I've ever been.
Everything's going according to plan.
That leaves just one mission left.
Right. All we have to do is see this race through to the end. The rest is up to you, Van.
With that, Van and Crew's third iteration of the Grand Prix started up anew. As expected, it came down to a head-to-head battle between Maxim and Aslan. Once again, the race arrived at the final, ill-fated lap.
And we're down to the final lap. Who will bring home the glory? The Red Comet or our new rising star?
Maxim, this is the day I leave you in my dust.
Aslan, you really have gotten more skilled. Just don't hold this against me.
Maxim is moving to cut Aslan off!
To hit the detonator. No, it misfired.
Maxim's speed is dropping! Did he push in too hard?
Fine then. I'll just wreck him the old-fashioned way.
Alrighty. Let's do this.
What? That's definitely not legal.
Neck and neck, and neither one is backing down. They're this close to lapping the back of the pack. Wait, where'd that car come from?
Leno's back in the race? I thought they dropped out already.
You're trading paint with me? Sorry, but I'm sending you off course.
Out of my way!
The champion stands his ground! What phenomenal handling!
And the Red Comet soars away.
Didn't think he'd push back on that. But at least he's too far to ram into Oslo now.
Maxim catches up with a burning vengeance! The Red Comet's at full throttle, blazing ahead at unthinkable speeds!
Huh?
You're not allowed to do stuff like that, technically.
What a catastrophe! The two top contenders for victory have both gone out of bounds! We can only pray they're unharmed!
Maxim?
That crimson aura. That sudden burst of strength.
Oh, he's been corrupted. That didn't even cross my mind.
Our champ was corroded from minute one. He's headed for the parking lot. We'll have to drive after him. Quick!
From there, Van immediately rendezvoused with the others, proceeded to split up between his, Elaine's, and Kincaid's vehicles. They then took off in pursuit of Maxim, who they had located making his way to the suburbs.
Where do you suppose Maxim is headed?
Who knows? He sure isn't hurting for options. I let you three come because you insisted, but the second things get hairy, I'm dropping you off. Got it?
Yes, we understand.
Maxim.
That buffoon. Just what is he thinking?
Ketra, everything ready?
Yes, I managed to patch into the transceiver in his car. Reset, how's the communications link coming along?
The process is complete, Mr. Silesian.
Thanks. I'll initiate the call then.
Can you hear me, champ?
What in the...
Hope you don't mind us hacking your transceiver. Couldn't help but wonder what spurred this on. Thought I'd give you a chance to explain.
It's got nothing to do with you.
If that's the case, then would you be willing to tell me?
Paulette, you're the biggest victim here, but you won't have to suffer in silence anymore.
What?
Bring an end to all of it, so don't worry.
Maxim?
Finally awake, huh? Rotten bastard. You've gotten your sick kicks out of them for the last time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This conversation is over, so do me a favor and quit following us!
Damn! We got cut off.
He said Paulette was the victim here.
Any idea what he meant by that?
No, not a clue.
Huh?
What's up with you, May? Of course, we're at the park.
This place is...
Dirk Memorial Park. The place he's never been able to let go of.
You're those folks who always come around to exterminate monsters. We just had someone force their way into the forested area. I think he dragged another person in with him, too. They were both dressed in racing suits, but the air about them was anything but normal. Please, sir, settle down. You're that bracer. Yes, we're here as part of a joint effort with the Intelligence Division. I'm Kincaid of the CID. Those extermination requests you mentioned were issued by me. It just so happens that we've had 2 persons of interest flee into this park. My collaborators and I are in the midst of pursuing them. We'd appreciate it if you could let us take things from here. I see. I guess I can rest easy with the CID and the Guild on the case. Here's the key to the open gate. Best of luck to you. You really smooth-talked your way through that one, huh? The drastic times call for drastic measures. While we may not be Spriggans, this much should be within our bounds.
Now, with regards to what comes next...
We know. It'd be better for us to stay behind.
But...
Sorry, Yume, but it's just too dangerous to go any further.
You don't have to worry. So be a good girl and wait for us, okay?
We'll get Maxim out of there without a scratch. Promise.
Really?
Yes. Very. Okay. I'll wait.
All right then. Let's get moving.
The forest area is to the left past the entrance, correct?
Yeah. The champ brought us there for a request last fall. We'd better catch up before it's too late.
Dirk Memorial Park, forest area. You all seeing this? Pomona grass? It didn't look like pomona grass, but maybe it was. There's a lot of red, though. Boy, do I. It's like we stepped right into another world. The area's been completely corroded. What's more, the higher elements seem to be in effect. Maxim and Paulette made such good memories here. Yeah, he's got a special place in his heart, even now. Like that's any excuse for him to dump his Halsey love stories on us. Do you suppose Mr. Lucan's destination is the memorial tree deeper within? Without a doubt. It's where Maxine and Pauline buried their time capsule 7 years ago. Pauline and Paulette. So that's why. We'll want to be prepared for anything before treading in further. Yeah, ready up, gang. It's go time. Ooh, I can take Kincaid. And yes, is my emergency last-ditch heal person. I'm going to have to let my CP battery go. Did I take? Yes, I did indeed take all of his quartz. Okay, auto
Select your
hit,
preference.
balanced, physical, magic, speed.
Recommended quartz inserted.
He needs a lot of things reopened. I might have to change him back out for Patra. Or not. Oh darn, all we can do here is HP.
That hits the spot.
Fine. Be that way. And this is a dungeon. Let's go.
So you know about the corrosion too, Renee?
Of course. Surveying and gaining an understanding of a situation is fundamental to my job. On top of that, the monsters are more of a threat than ever.
Right. We need to hurry, but stay alert.
They didn't bother Maxim? I mean, Maxim's a strong guy and all, but doesn't have her supernatural abilities.
Take her down!
Watch out for ranged attacks! Give them your all!
Gotcha!
Your turn, Judith!
Initiating skill.
There! Perfect chance!
Activating skill.
Now! Here's my chance.
Activating skill.
Have some more! My move now.
Give them your all!
Huh? You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Nice going, Van.
Okay, I'm gonna make another change. Forgot about Reset. So I'll take her out and I'll put him back in. There. We'll try that. Let's go this way first.
Attack our device! Beginning combat!
This will shock you!
Show them what you're really capable
Take
of!
this, son! Take this!
Use a sharp activating skill!
Got you! Hit him fast, Fairy!
Activating skill.
Have some more!
Activating
We're
skill.
done!
Raise Arusha in the flames!
You did perfect, Fairy.
A treasure chest!
Gold amulet. Prevents death blow. Evasion plus 99%? Am I reading that? No, 9%. 99%.
Alrighty.
I just realized, again, since I've got Kincaid in here. Oh, okay, he's got some. Actually, he's got some nice gear. Never mind. Okay, there's two chests over here, so I'm going to go that way first.
Don't forget about your target attack!
You snooze, you lose.
There are two of them.
Use a sharp
They're
boost
nowhere
to get
near
the
each
upper
other, so we
hand.
have to take them out one at a time.
Perfect chance!
Activating skill. Gotcha.
Mr. Kincaid!
Sucker! Your turn, Miss Lancer.
Initiating skill.
Have some more.
Finish him, Van.
Activating skill!
Have some more.
We're done! Nice! That went great.
Not bad, Van. Not bad.
I absolutely love that move. Speeds up combat. Okay, this way. There we go.
Watch out for ranged attacks!
Let's get to work.
We can get the done if we act now.
Give them your all!
Have some more.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You kick butt, Van!
Okay, turns out there's only one over here. Of course, it's in this corner where I've got the other monsters.
Take this, son! Take this! They're down!
Activating skill!
You're open!
Hit him fast, Fairy! Sucker!
Raise Arusha in the flames!
Great work, kiddo.
Might need that. Depends on how the finale goes. Another chest all the way over here. Great. Okay. Not a big deal. Just kind of cautious.
Keep up the pressure!
I got him.
That was it?
Yeah, I'm afraid that was it. Not much happening.
Keep your distance as you're attacking!
Take this!
Activating skill!
Gotcha.
picked the wrong guy to fight.
You kick butt, Van!
Attack Arch Divine!
There! Let's get to work. Eat this!
Show him what you're really capable of!
Take this!
Give him your all!
Gotcha!
Okay, not yet to the
You
part
picked
where I
the
can.
wrong guy to
Whoa!
fight.
Nice going, Van.
Started to say, not yet to the part where I can double back and get that chest way off in the distance. And then I saw these things.
Watch it. That one's big.
Commencing battle! Proceed with caution! Show him what you're really capable of!
Stay calm and work through it. Take this. Got this done.
Snooze, you lose.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand!
Blades, protect us!
Keep it up.
Give him your all!
Time for the main event.
After all those easy ones, these guys were kind of a shock to the system.
Boost speed limiter unlocked!
Don't go easy on them. Hit him back, Barry.
Yeah? Mr. Kincaid!
Buff removal? They don't seem to be buffed. I'm feeling slow.
Up to you, Renee. Nowhere to hide. You're finished. They're down. Your turn, Miss Lancer.
Initiating skill.
Twilight kick!
Chance.
Full boost! Go all out!
Get going, Van. Take that.
Oh, you missed one.
Got it. It's over. Give it up. Your turn.
Okay, did not matter that you missed one.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Not bad, Van. Not
Looks
bad.
like a chest.
It's 3.
Modifying your orbment, are you?
Yes, I am. He's always in the front, so he gets the extra defense. And this way.
Watch out for range attacks! Beginning
Whoa,
engagement!
what
Brace
happened?
yourself! Don't forget about your charge attack!
He really is hitting me with the ranged attacks.
Enemy suppressed! Nice work! Arts
Got
effect
this
on
done.
this enemy!
Take this.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand!
Finish him, Van!
Over here. All for you. We're done.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You kick butt, Van!
So some of these are ridiculously easy. And some of them not so much.
Let's get to work.
Attack Arts Advice! Show what you're really capable of!
You snooze, you lose.
Oh, didn't see the giant tick
Use
maybe
a shard
back
boost
there?
to get the upper hand!
Pressure him and move in!
Well, he's at 200, so I might as well.
You got this.
Full boost! Go all out!
Don't go easy on
Oh,
them.
darn it.
Give them your all!
Brace yourself.
The giant tip was out of range. Oh well.
Vandalize! Raid! We're done! Your turn, Judith!
Certain or checking enemy stats.
Going all in!
Time to go all out.
Certain orcs look to be most effective.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything.
Initiating skill.
Sucker!
Barry, help me out.
Oh, I was overreacting anyway. It's not that strong.
Gotcha.
Mr. Kincaid!
Too slow.
Here's some extra.
An adequate challenge.
Nicely done, Kincaid.
Okay, does some damage. Here.
Watch out for
Wand is over here. Sepith. Yay.
commencing battle. Proceed with caution.
Okay, come join us, okay?
Capable of.
You snooze, you lose.
They're stunned!
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Get going, Bat.
Skills.
Over here! All for you! Hit him fast, Fairy!
Activating skill. Gotcha.
A chance.
Activating skill.
Sucker!
Kincaid is hitting pretty
That was
hard
it.
compared to everyone else.
You're a great shot, you know?
He's hitting 1,000 points of damage more than everyone else.
Snooze, you lose.
Give him your all.
Got you! We're done!
Huh? You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Nice going, Van.
Hollow core leveled up.
Yay. The monster's off to the side, but the last chest is straight ahead. So I'm gonna head that away.
Attack Arsenal. There are so many of them. Look out! Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Certain arts will work better.
Well, this is overkill, but it's also fast.
Activating skill.
Time for the main event! Vandalize! Raid!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Poof. Excellent. Okay, we're going straight.
Nice! That went great.
Not bad, Van. Not bad.
Just gonna run past some of these guys to get to that chest. Already fought them.
Watch
They are
out for ranged attacks.
relatively easy to
Looks
take
like the
care of.
gang's all here.
These guys, however, they're here to defend this last chest.
That thing looks mean!
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Ascertain the situation.
Snooze, you lose.
Use a shard boost to get the upper
Not
hand.
close to anyone else, huh?
Pressure him and move in.
Think fast! Take this!
Perfect chance!
A boost would work here.
Pressure him and move in.
Energy output at maximum.
It's the end of the line! You're finished! Ignis! Rampage!
Boost gauge unit broken.
Oh, we didn't take out the giant tick. I thought we would.
Certain orcs look to be most effective.
Okay, these guys were pretty tough. And since they were pretty tough, I'm going to go ahead and turn her into one cat.
There's nothing I can't swipe. Spring Cat coming your way. Help me out, Kincaid.
Attack their weakness with an art.
Go all out.
What you got? Ooh, buff removal.
Attack their weakness with an
Pressure
art.
and move in.
I don't think you... Oh, you can get all of them? You can get all of them.
Nowhere to hide. You're finished. Your turn, Miss Lancer.
Certain orcs look to be most effective.
Going all in.
Initiating skill.
Here's some extra. Now or never.
Initiating skill.
Let's get this show on the road. I hope you're ready. Now for the climax. Grim Knight Wall.
Boost gauge expanded.
Oh, she got them. Excellent.
I'm not a star for nothing.
Oh, I got a trophy. This was a triumph.
Hey, Judith.
That's
I
more
have
like it.
no idea what that means. Ooh, it hit 3. And you just have to take my word for it that I got a trophy because I'm on the PS5. And for whatever reason, when trophies pop up on your screen, they don't make it onto the stream. A little bit frustrating. Also, when you have blocked out scenes. Oh my gosh, don't even get me started on those. I hate that. They're going to have blocked scenes. I think they should have like a 3-month limit on them or something. You'll never see me, for instance, live stream Cold Steel 3 because the last hour of it is pretty much just blocked out. Maybe even more than that. What was I looking for? Forgot what I was doing. What? No fishing? No fishing. Not that I'm going to stop and fish now.
You're a rowdy crowd, aren't you? And action.
Sorry guys, we have to get our CP back up. Well, not Van, obviously.
Got you.
Now or never.
Initiating skill.
Got you.
Help me out, Kincaid.
Oh.
Pressure him and move in.
Too slow.
Gotcha.
Perfect chance!
Activate discount.
Sucker!
Ouch.
Chance.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Get going,
Activate
Van.
skill.
Think fast. Take this. Your turn, Judith.
Initiating skill.
Got you.
I didn't even break a sweat.
A flawless performance, Miss Lanster.
Okay, I'm gonna go back the way I came. I bet you where that treasure chest is, though, is actually a dead end, and not there for the quest monster, who's probably Maxine. Where am I going? Up! I accidentally backtracked. There's one chest left, and I want to get that chest.
Arts work best on this enemy.
We're going to be fighting this group of enemies over here. Get to the last chest.
Watch it. That one's big.
An enemy mob! Wanna clear him out? Beginning combat! Huh?
You snooze, you lose.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Attack their weakness with an art.
Keep your guard up. You got this!
Vandalize race, so we can get everybody.
Time for the main event! Vandalize raid!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Now or never.
Certain arcs look to be most effective.
Don't go easy on them.
Use her Grim Cat because I'll get to heat it for the next one. Let's get some of these other entities though.
Your turn.
All right, time to let loose.
Engaging skill.
Sucker! A chance.
This is your chance for a shard boost.
I like where this
Let's
is
switch.
headed. I'll handle this.
Now's a great
Time to
for a
get their
shard
CP up basically, because we might need it next time.
Going all in!
Have some extra. Perfect chance.
A boost would work here. Activate the skill.
That's it.
Chance!
Full boost. Go all out. Give them your all.
Here's some extra. Too slow.
My move now. It's go time!
Activate skill.
I'll dice you up!
We'll win. Now. You're next, Shizuna.
Engaging skill.
That's it. Now, Fairy.
Activate the skill.
Huh? Now.
Oh, but that one was frozen.
Bring it on!
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Activate skill.
They're
Too
down!
slow. Perfect chance.
Activate the skill.
Huh? Have some extra. Elaine. Now we're talking.
Engaging skill.
Too slow.
You'll pay for that.
Give them your all.
Too slow. We'll win.
Sucker!
You're next, Shizuna.
Engaging skill.
Too slow. Onwards and upwards. I'll reach even greater heights.
Nice.
Oh, goodies for the taking.
Whole necklace. Against seal. Strength plus 15. And yep, that turned out to be a dead end. Okay. Let's head for the boss.
Attack arts advised.
By the lion. And here we go.
That otherworldly presence is getting stronger.
The memorial tree is just up ahead. Brace yourselves, everyone.
Will do. We'll put a stop to this thing. For Paulette, Victor, and everyone else.
Okay.
Rest point found.
Open up a couple more of Kincaid's slots. Do that fairly cheaply. She's not a regular. She's kind of a semi-regular, so let's open hers up. That might do it, unless there's some that are just... Yeah, that did it. Okay, so...
Whew, that hits the spot.
Yeah, that's not what I want. What I want is orbment.
Adjusting
Okay.
orbment. Select your
Auto
preference. Recommended quartz inserted.
Maintenance mode engaged.
Now, if I wanted to get feather for her, what do I need? Oops, no, feather's up one. She already has feather. Never mind. What would be good here? That's not bad. I do use magic with her sometimes.
Shard skills updated.
Oops, sorry. Heal again.
That hits the spot.
Save. Now we're going to have to fight Maxim, I wonder. Or something else. Let's find out.
What is this about, Maxim? I haven't done anything.
Like hell you haven't. It's your fault that Paulette... that Yume...
Stop right there, Maxim.
You let that man go!
Caught up already, have you? There's no use trying to talk me out of it. I'll do whatever it takes to see this through!
You're going to lose sponsors over this, buddy.
Guy's out cold.
Good. The less he knows about this, the better.
All of this has something to do with Paulette and Yume. We can tell that much.
Does he think that Aslam is wooing Paulette? He's jealous. Jackass should have thought of that before he repeatedly cheated on Paulette while she was pregnant.
But can't you give us the details?
There's gotta be some way we can help make things right. Just like when we escorted you here to dig up that time capsule.
Point taken. You have a right to hear what's going on.
Interesting.
I put out that request around 4 months ago. Back then, I didn't know a damn thing.
Inside that time capsule was a picture of Paulette, who you'd been searching for. Then came the kicker. She'd been at Monmar all along.
Yeah. I was dumbfounded. But what shook me to my core was the fact that she'd given her heart to someone else.
And if she had, that's her business. You deserted her.
What?
That must be how things were rewritten.
And this new partner of hers.
You guys confirmed it with me, remember? It's Aslan. Right there on the ground.
And you were willing to take both of you out over this? Dude.
Now we know his version of the story.
This just goes to more proof that you are not a good partner. So I think this just really exaggerates propensities you already have.
Even still, why take things this far?
Seriously, I mean, he was willing to kill both of them. Himself and Aslam.
Obviously, it came as a shock. And instead of chasing a lost cause, I gave up on the spot.
And?
It's only natural. I was the one who let things get to my head in the first place. As far as I could tell, Aslan was the sort who could treat her right.
Yes?
I was determined to be a good sport. To step back and give them a chance. But then I learned what this bastard did. When no one was looking. He would abuse Paulette behind closed doors.
What?
A case of domestic violence, huh? This has to be another one of those twisted truths.
Yeah, though it's a little too plausible for comfort.
Not only that, but it turns out Aslan is being backed by a Central Eastern mafia.
Interesting.
Say a peep to anyone and you might not live to regret it. Even threats like that weren't beneath him.
A Central Eastern Mafia. Quite an elaborate tale he's spinning.
After that, my mind was made up. I decided to save Paulette no matter how much I had to dirty my hands. For her, I would gladly lay down my life. After everything I've put her through, this is the least I can do to redeem myself. If you really want to help make things right, then stay out of this so I can kill Aslan.
You can't be serious!
We're not just going to let that happen.
Fine. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Oh my. Oh, double my. What the heck? That Julius?
Its
That is a
strength
regular
is that of
demon.
a high-ranking cryptid. As for its appearance...
It's a dead ringer for that Archdevil that appeared in Pandemonium.
This is just like when Ashen summoned that Nue.
Spiritual energy spike detected. Wait, these readings.
Its spiritual signature lines up perfectly with Maxim's.
In other words, this devil is something born out of Maxim's psyche?
So his inner fire's on full display. This is exactly what I've been waiting for.
Damn it! We're gonna have to go for broke here.
Oh, red strength
Use
is
a
up.
third boost to get the upper hand.
Time to go all out.
We should go on the attack. I like where this is headed.
What you got?
Time to go all out.
Cypher Act got you covered.
Perfect chance.
We should go on the attack.
Well, I was going to have Farah use her
I
critical.
like where this is headed.
Let's do this first.
Give them your all.
Feel my power. I'll cut you down to size. Azure
unlocked!
Oh, that didn't do quite what I hoped it would. Okay. In that case, let's do this.
Flames, give us strength! Now we're talking.
Going all in!
Focus unleashed. Engaging skill.
You won't want to miss this. This moonlit blade of mine is false, yet true as steel. There! Behold! Zero's gleam!
Boost gauge upgraded.
You can't best me. Time to go all out.
Okay.
I'm pulling out.
Very well.
Activating skill.
Target acquired.
Take this! Bring it on!
Full boost! Go all out!
Don't go easy on them.
I like where this is headed.
Give them your
It's
all!
over! You're crushed! Hit him fast, Fairy!
Don't go easy on them.
All you now! I'll take it from here. Here I go! Debris guard! Now we're talking. Time to push through!
Of course she has a critical, which she doesn't have enough,
Keep it up, it's working!
we almost made it. Look at that. We only have 2 of those little S-boof rectangles. The second one is just a smidge below what she needs. Darn it. Okay.
Don't go easy on them.
This also removes buffs. Well, I'm going to see if that thing freezes.
Freezing wind! Cut down my enemy!
Chance!
You can't hide anything from us!
It's go time!
Keep it up, it's working!
Don't go easy on them.
Give them your all!
Now we're talking. Time to push through!
I'm going to move her to the back of Fan.
Keep it up, it's working!
Going all in!
Release!
Counting on you, Shizuna! Here goes! It's go time!
Activating skills!
Feel my power! I'll cut you down to size! Azure Sunray!
Boost speed limiter unlocked!
That's far enough.
Don't hold anything back!
Pull out all the stops!
Let's switch.
Taking center stage.
You'll never guess.
There's nothing I can't swipe. Grim Cat coming your way. Now or never. Eat this.
Judith!
They flip.
Initiating skill.
Pressure
It's up to you now. I'm on the seat.
Going all in!
I like where this is headed.
Pressure him and move it.
Activate.
Have some more! Chance! It's go time!
Time to go all out.
Engaging skill.
Now then, let's do this. This moonlit blade of mine is false, yet true as steel. There! Behold! Zero's Gleam!
Boost
Make
gauge
it count,
upgraded.
Van!
Full boost! Go all out!
Well, we've taken a lot
I
of
like
points
where
off of
this
it,
is
but it
headed.
has a lot of points left to go.
Pressure him and move it.
Activating skill!
Now!
Your turn, Judith!
Certain arts look to be most effective.
Time to go all out.
Going all in!
I said sometimes you might need those things that are just like 10 points. This is one of those times.
I like where this is headed.
Thank you.
Barry, help me out.
Blade skill. Give me power. You're finished. Ignis. Rampage.
Boost gauge limit broken.
You'll pay for that. You're up. Very well.
Go all out.
Activating skill.
Give it up. It's over!
Now or never.
Certain arts look initiating skill.
You're open. Now we're talking. Time to push through. Time to go all out.
I was going to give Barry some more CP, but as you can tell, she can't go again yet, even though she's got an exclamation coming up.
Don't go easy on them.
But Kincaid can, and that is one of my favorite
Activating skill.
special attacks.
Your days are numbered.
Farewell. Lethal operation.
Boost gauge
Move
limit
in, Miss
increased.
Mitsurugi.
That is very much late 90s, early 2000s over-the-top special attack.
Pressure him and move it.
What do you have that you can delay him with? Absolutely nothing. You're done.
skill.
Okay. We'll do this for right now.
That one's done. Perfect chance. I'm going all in.
Keep your guard.
Slow. Burn. Side attack bonus. Burn.
Don't hold anything back.
This is probably our best bet. Let's do this.
Help me out. Your Guardian Blade. Slice them up.
You missed? Girlfriend, you had one job.
Too close. Now we're talking. Release.
Move in, Miss Mitsurugi.
Go time!
Certain orcs look to be most effective.
Don't hold anything back.
Keep your guard.
You should have something with a back attack bonus. There it is.
Valiant! Larceny!
Oh darn it, we
Way to
lost her.
fire me up. Guess I better jet. I'll take it from here. Activating drive. Ha! Thank you.
That all you've got?
Certain orcs look to be most effective.
Keep your guard.
Certain orcs look to be most effective. Initiating skill.
Valiant! Larceny!
Low health. Watch yourself. All you now.
I'll handle this.
Don't go easy on them.
Engaging skill.
Too slow!
Lundgren!
Now or never!
Initiating skill.
This one's gonna knock your socks off. I hope you're ready. Now for the climax! Grim Knight Wall!
I'll take you on.
Probably should have done an yes there.
Don't go easy on them.
Pressure him, move in!
I must recollect myself.
No,
Limiter
we're getting you
removed.
out of there.
Let's switch. I'll take over.
Pressure him and move in!
Keep it up. It's working. Activating skill. Now.
Too slow!
I'll remember this. Keep it up. It's working.
Light! Cut the dark!
Side attack bonus, that's why I moved.
Now or
Ow,
never!
paralyzed him.
Energy output at maximum. Certain orcs look to be most effective.
Pull out all the stops.
You can do this.
Initiating skill.
Too slow.
Chance.
Go all out. Activating skill.
Oh, this is probably
Feel my
overkill,
power.
but
I'll cut you down to size. Azure Sunray.
overkill literally. Good.
Nice. Moving on up.
I won't stop here.
How did you manage to defeat that thing?
We've been around the block a few times, you know.
This has gone on long enough. Now release him.
I can't. If you're that set on stopping me, it'll have to be over my dead body!
Maxim.
You know, there's something that's been nagging at me. Who told you about this domestic violence business?
What does that have to do with anything? Facts are facts. Who they come from doesn't matter.
I don't think that's quite true. Even if you were fully convinced, something must have planted the seed.
Exactly. You said it was behind closed doors. If that's true, how'd you find out?
Right. It didn't seem to be from Paulette herself.
You mentioned Yumi earlier.
Even if we entertain that thought, she would never disclose such a thing so easily.
Nor would she put up with it. And have you met her dad?
So then, who was it?
In hindsight, there's one other person who's been acting off since this morning. It struck me while we were exchanging small talk at Monmar. But it was even more apparent when we met later by the Ferris wheel.
Yumi.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The one who came to you was Yume, wasn't it?
You're wrong!
No, he aren't.
Oh my gosh.
It worked like a charm.
Is that Yume?
Yes, albeit replicated via shard technology.
Normally I wouldn't be lending you a hand for something like this. But I did borrow her body that one time without asking. So I brought her over as a sort of apology.
Not my favorite game of tag in history.
Yes, it was actually pretty annoying.
Oh, yeah. I remember the tail end of that.
Yes, you tried to exercise her.
Crap! I forgot you were here too. Well, whatever. You guys can wrap up the rest. I'm sorry, Maxim.
Yume, you don't have to say a thing.
You're always so nice to me. But all I did was make stuff harder for you.
It isn't like that at all. After all, you never knew about it. Isn't that right?
Today, on the Ferris wheel, I asked you for help. That's what made you do all of this.
So that's when she told him.
But how did Yume find out what was happening?
'Cause I saw it. I saw that guy Osla doing horrible things to Mommy.
So that's how it went.
This is the cruelest rewrite yet.
But even still, Yumes, it stings a little that you didn't come and talk to me about it. Well, not like I can blame you. You were probably threatened yourself, right? Something along the lines of, one word to that Spriggan and your mom and grandpa will get it?
Yeah, you're right. That's why I couldn't tell you. But that was bad of me. I should have known. You guys would be able to do something about it. And I know I could have done more than just ask for help. Back then, I should have asked you. Let's help Mommy together.
Yume? You...
Don't feel like you have to do everything by yourself. Remember, I'm always here for you.
Was I... in the wrong? I'm sorry, Yume. Paulette.
Maxim.
Oh.
She must have gone back to wherever she was before.
And she had the Genesis.
The Genesis? Who knew it was so close to home?
So Yume was the point of origin, and from there the corrosion spread. Still, at least this means it's finally over.
Huh? What just happened?
Got caught up in something supernatural, kid. And neither of you won the race.
Setting aside the more convoluted bits, all this fuss Maxim kicked up, right or wrong, was for you and Yume. In a nutshell, he was trying to protect you two. I hope you won't hold it against him too much.
Don't worry. I understand perfectly.
Oh, don't do that.
I'm willing to let it go just this once. Sleep tight while you still can.
I've arranged for you to receive both transportation and medical attention. As for the details on what exactly transpired, I'll provide them on the drive over to the hospital. Is that agreeable?
Sure. I don't mind. My wounds don't seem to be serious anyway. More importantly, it looks like this misunderstanding has been cleared up.
With that, the turmoil brought about by Yume and Maxim's corrosion came to an end. The crash during the Z1 race was reported by the CID as being caused by Jacobin, and the anti-immigration terrorist. Which was kind of true. Ashlyn, having received a cursory explanation of Maxim's unusual behavior, promised not to go public about what had transpired. Ultimately, it was clear that the Garden Master was the main culprit behind these bizarre occurrences. After enlisting Reen's assistance, Van and the team gathered to draft out a counterplan. Trails through Daybreak 2. We have another Genesis. Yay. 1,500 Mira. I think I should have gotten a lot more than that, buddy. 4,000. Better. But I'm only going to get an A because I missed one question.
Well done.
10 SP by progressing in the garden, which I did off-stream.
Then I'll update your rank.
B++.
I'll gladly take that.
Goodness, what's that? Mirage plus water. Removes buffs. Nice.
That's pretty good, I guess.
One question.
I had a great time.
Oh dear. I'm not doing very well on getting multiple people have Employee of the Month. I think she's already been Employee of the Month once. Okay, well, we've solved all of that. The corrosion did some unusual things there. Maxim was willing to kill himself under the effect of the corrosion. Yume was the focal point of the corrosion. And goodness, things took a turn. We took several turns there. It was very strange. But we're all ready for the next thing next time. Pretty sure it'll be explosive. Thanks for watching, y'all. Have a good rest of your day.